Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here with
Babe!
Jason White from Razorblade TV, Razorblade TV Vlogs, and Razorblade Family.
It's a car to my government.
So today we're here with another video. So this is gonna be a Q&A type of video, or is it a Q&A?
Q&A.
Alright, so it's a Q&A. So, because these questions that I have, people always ask me and them always ask Jason. So what I did was I wrote down them in my notes and I'm gonna answer them. Because it kind of, what? It kind of bother me for like always I write and I tell people like every minute, like times I just really can't bother to talk about that thing. So I'd rather to make it in a video, and then whenever somebody asks me about it, I send the link to them and I'm like, hey, I did a video about that, so go and check it out. So yeah, let's get into the video.
That was smart.
Alright, first question. Did your mom run you out?
Me ask?
Yeah, because people always ask me, so
If them ask you if my mother run me out,
well, they never ask me, but you know, since I'm gonna answer, then you can answer as well.
no, mommy never run me out.
Be careful how you answer the questions because they have like similar questions to them. Alright, so my mommy didn't run me out. But when you know what you want in life, then sometimes you have to really make the step there for, you know, reach towards the goal. My mommy never run me out, but at the same time I wanted to, you know, not take up big womanship, but I wanted to go out there and feel how it feel for, you know, accomplish certain stuff on your own. Because living with the parents, yeah, them are go miserable and stuff like that, but at the same time they will do everything for you, and then certain stuff you're not gonna know how it feel when you really go out there in the world. So I wanted my own furniture. Me didn't want to feel the feeling to call my mother and say, mommy, you know, so I have this and it's for you. So them little stuff that me didn't want to like accomplish. So no, my mommy never run me address, the mommy never run him out.
Nah, not
But at the same time, them did want to go branch off.
Well, would I say that? Yeah.
Alright, so why did you move out?
I would say
Because we never really move out though.
no, but at the end of the day, not going back, so they say move out. So I would say after spending time on our own and we start see where we could start life, we just jump to the action after starting off life.
Yeah,
so, because we did actually go back in, you know. When me left we go Moko with you, it was for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was for just
so
2 weeks.
We actually just, you know what? We see we like the feeling of being out and home, because and I like none of our parents they live with it for a day. So me I say, why not just make we just start look somewhere and start try find a way to own stuff. You understand?
Yeah,
and that was the case.
Because I never really, it wasn't in our intention to move out, but at the same time I wanted to go to my sister and spend some time, because at the time my sister Serena was pregnant at the time, or she did just have baby, one out of the two, and me I say, you know what, I want to go look for my sister, but at the same time I wanted to have Jason around me, because yo, them time that we chat a lot, everything. I mean, I say, you know what, it would be so good for me just bring him with me, because up there is so quiet and relaxing. Despite everything, it like
up there was very relaxing.
Yeah, it was very
quiet. It was very quiet.
So me I say, you know what, and it's a nice house. So me I say, you know what, let me just carry Jason, because there is space for both of us.
You carry me or me come?
I mean, I asked. So when we go up there, we did just like the whole thing, and then we did them months, and I'm like, you know, babe, let us start something for ourselves. And guys, you don't need to take the risk there, like go and try. If you fail, then nothing is wrong. Don't beat yourself, because you have to fail sometime in life. You have to fail, but what you need to do, you get up and you brush off your shoulder. It's not easy, you know. Me saying it sounds very easy, but I can't help it because it's words. So me it go sound easy, but at the same time you just need to try because nothing feel good when you have your own bed and you have your own stuff. So anywhere you go in a life, it is yours and you bring it anywhere in the world with you. Not even in the world, but just bring it around with you. So you have to just take that big step there. Alright. How does it feel living with your partner? I get this question a lot. Do you?
No, I don't get it a lot anymore, but I think you always get it.
I always get this question. So I'm going to make Jason answer how him feel and I'll answer how I feel.
Starting with you.
Starting with me? Alright, it feels good. I'm not going to lie, it feels good to come home to somebody where you really love. Like when you genuinely love somebody, regardless of what you go through, it just feels so good to come home to them. And if you come home to a hot meal, 1, 2, and for just can't reason with somebody, it just feels so good to wake up and can like tell them how you feel. It not only good because sometimes I'm really frustrated and not gonna lie, and you know, sometimes we get emotional and I'm like, I'm over it. But at the same time, I love my partner, I love my relationship, and I would have traded for nothing in the world. So you just have to deal with it because you can't always want the good times and don't want the bad times. And really and truly, the bad times make the relationship stronger. Now, see if you go pick problem, but if you really look into it, you arguing about something on a vent and it's one to hear out each other. It's like you just come back and say, you know what, I'm not gonna do that, and then him say, me not gonna do it either. So yeah, it's a mixed feeling, but it's mostly good.
Alright, living with your partner, I would say, is one of them experiences that everybody should look forward to having. It's an experience you look from your try to establish yourself in a relationship. It's a feeling you look forward to. You know, if you see somebody where you're serious about, you're gonna look forward to living with the person. Living with a person in a relationship is not an easy thing. It's not a hard thing, but it's not an easy thing. It's a challenging thing because you have people where you live with siblings, and you know siblings thing go already. You have to adjust to sibling. You have to adjust to your sibling stealing out your clothes, wearing it. Your sibling catch up, you want to fight. Your sibling, you know, you have a little bond. You know, it's different from a relationship bond. Even though a good relationship can make you and a person feel like you are almost siblings. You understand? This relationship make me feel like me have siblings sometimes. You understand?
True.
But when you're living with a person who you're in love with, you know, it's a challenge because you love the person, you know. So you know, say, you know, like your sibling, you can go beat up your sibling and know, say, you don't go friend up back no matter what. In a relationship where you're living with a person, you know, must mean say you go beat up the person and the person go still stay, him or she go still stay. You know, teeth and tongue have to meet. But at the same time, it is easier to let go of a relationship when you live with a person than when you let go of a person with a sibling. So that's why I say it is very challenging. Very, very challenging thing for know. Say, alright then, when I live with that person, I'm serious about that person. Whether or not them piss me off, I have to go filter my words, I have to go filter how I deal with them, I have to go compromise a whole lot because in a relationship, a lot of stuff is done out of love, whether you want to say true or not. Because actually you love the person, make you even argue with the person. And if the person does something make you hurt, the reason why you hurt is because you love the person. You understand? So when it comes to living with a partner, it's a thing where it's a new experience for a person who would never live with a partner. You know, but if you go through multiple partners living with them, you learn by the way, like by the way you know, say alright then, like how with Miss Desiree tell you, man in general don't love pushing draw. May you have argument about pushing draw up to today. You know, say man in general no love pushing draw. So the whole fact say nearly 3 years, nearly 4 years, I'm still not pushing draw. It shows that there are some certain stuff in a relationship you have to compromise, you have to adjust. Adjusting. And that's the word me I go for. In a relationship, living with a person, you have to learn how to adjust.
True.
And compromise because you don't love the person already, you know. So you have to have good times. You don't love the person already, so you have to have good times. The section of the relationship, you have to build the relationship even more, or how you deal with situation. You see me? It's not about how hard the argument goes or who to argue for. It's about how to deal with it after the argument. You understand?
Yeah.
And how you deal with it. So living with my girlfriend, it has been and it still is a very challenging thing. But at the end of the day, I'm enjoying the relationship. To me, there are more benefits than disadvantages. But you know, as me say, how you adjust to them, and how you adjust yourself to them stuff.
And it's super fun when you and your partner live like puss and dog. When you can literally like put with all of the body vibes and come and even laugh about a one joke. Enough time Jason the round here, so me the round there, so I see a meme. I say, babe, look on this, we laugh and we gone back in our one little, you know. So it's
we're
fun.
in the house and we are text.
It's fun, and we're in the house and I text, so we have to just find creative ways to like make your relationship spicy. What work for us might not work for you, but at the same time just find creative ways, even if a games. And me feel like we doing YouTube, it helps us because now doing this video, it's like, what's the word, therapeutic? It's like, it feels so good because we can actually talk about them stuff here where whenever you go in depth with. And if you're not a YouTuber and you're watching this, you can still go ahead and do this video. Well, not this video, but do this with your partner, like sit and talk, play fun games, write on paper. We don't always have to take one step for like squit out an argument. We can like, you know, even if I text it like, babe, what I did I was wrong, Milo do that and it won't happen again, and send some little heart emojis and have to go there and say, hey boy, da 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 da. You just find fun ways to do certain stuff. So be creative in a relationship, especially now when you know the inside and feel emotions all over the place. You're one all over the place and then the two want to just at it. Play fun games. There's a lot of stuff to do. What age you move out? At what age did you move out of your mommy's house?
I listen, remember. So
I was 19.
How old was I?
Wait, I wasn't 19. I was 20. Because when we met, you did at 23.
Yeah, you start talking at 23.
Yeah. But you did almost turn 24 because we met November. So we did only have that November, December, January, and then February was our birthday. So we spent.
That big man.
Yeah, me move out when whenever I move out, I spend holiday. I go spend holiday. I really not like to make me cringe. I go spend holiday when I did at 20, and then we were there until my other birthday. I leave from up there when I was 21.
Yeah, you left the same year of your birthday.
I don't even remember. I think I was 19, 20.
You left the same year of your birthday. But you was 19, 20. I honestly don't remember.
I think I was 19, 20. But guys, for someone who really want to move out on a mature enough, for me tell the people, we as girls, we're mature, we always get a lot of bashing. People always bash because you hear, so we want to take a big womanship on our head and we act like bigger man. Let me tell you this, if you want to do something, go ahead and do it, and don't make people intimidated. Yes, you can fail, and what you're going to do, you're not going to sit down and fret about it. You're going to get up and brush off yourself and try again, because you have to always try. And if you want to move in with your partner, and then you have to rush into it, you have to sit and think about it and know say you're going to argue or you're not going to probably live good or whatever the case may be, but just know say you're not going to be perfect. If you find that, I'm happy for you, but I didn't get that. But at the same time, this is we, I will survive, and we're still together, and we still want to be together forever. Well, I want to be with him forever.
Why you pull that card there?
Well, I near talk. So yeah, if you want to move up, go ahead and do it. We don't make nobody tell us you take up big womanship on your head. Believe in yourself. Talk to your parents. Some of we can't really reason with the parents, but I was fortunate enough we could have reason with mine. But find somebody who you can talk to and reason with them and talk to God, because sometimes in a real life, God wants to hear more than everybody else where you try to vent to.
True.
So yeah.
Sometimes those have a man on your chest, girl.
Today I have my kitten on my chest. Alright, next question. living with your partner means that you have S every day. I get this question a lot. People always, but I understand why people need to know if we do stuff a lot. But I think I want to answer this.
Go ahead, baby.
Living with your partner, this is a very tricky question because it all depends on the mood that you're in. And the mood that you're in is all depends on how you and your partner relationship stay. So me and Jason together, I mean, you wanna help me? I mean, we don't always do stuff, but at the same time,
we did stuff more often when we just start talk.
Yeah.
Me myself in a relationship, I listen how we do it these days. I don't fear think that me start listening because it's like I start to say it now going away for real and we are going there for the long term. So you ever hear this, the less is more. You know, things that having sex more, it make a relationship fun. It can, you know. But if me and you do this thing day in, day out for the next 6 years, at one point we're going to feel tired of each other. And then when me as a man, because you know, man get frustrated quicker than women, me as a man start say, I get a feeling like I'm not feel it, I don't start eyes other females. So sometimes I tell her, say, yo, it's good for you, don't say if you have 1 week, you hold it over from me, start sitting and I say, yo, I want to go on in a cause as men, we always go want it, you know. You understand? But we don't want it to come to the part where we get bored, and when we get bored, we going to start eyes other people, or you going to start eyes other people. So in loving memory of the relationship, what we do, we try to focus on what's important, and when the time comes, it comes. And as we say, we need it for the long term. So we know it. Like when we just talk, we deal with it like say they are going. We see 3 years after now, and it's still not gone away. So
yeah, because we did just start talking, we did just another whole rush there. But at the same time, I always tell my friends this. Every chance we get, me tell my friends this. No, I think most of it for like, let me tell her, girl talk.
oh.
I feel like someone need to like start teasing the partner more, like let him want it, but not give it to him. And then somehow we have bad trust issues, and somehow we experience in our relationship not good. So you not giving it to him, you're gonna say, oh, me know saying we go on the road and me know saying we go find it. This set a relationship good. So when you not give him, you say, you know, if you sit down and I wonder if you can go up on the road, go get it. All you need to sit down and I wonder is like, he really want it, you know, watch him, not give it to him. True. So I can't preach certain stuff. Me can't preach this to you. I know my relationship, I know the risk them when me can't take in it. But in your relationship, if you know say your partner is a person like this way, if you not give it to him or her, they will go and get it. You have to probably find one next way how to sort it out. Tease them, wear something sexy to bed, do stuff that they like and stop. You know, go in the middle of something and just not bother with it. That way, then we always like I feel something for you. So yeah, I'm not really preach too much on that topic there. Snooping our business.
Nope.
Girls, I got you. Anything you want to talk about, comment it below and I'll talk about it. I'll preach what I know, the little that I know. Next question. Who cleans the house?
Angel does it more.
True. And let me tell you, guys, cleaning is not a gender role. Let me put it out there. Cleaning is not a gender role. I can clean, Jason can clean, you can clean, your partner can clean. What I don't do is, me not make my man clean bathroom. Me not say him can't do it if I'm sick.
And I've cleansed it before.
I know you did. I'm not feeling well, then Jason will clean it. You know, but me personally, me grew up in a one house where my mother no make meals clean bathroom. None at all. So me never yet see my step. Most of the exam, and I always hear people ask me this like, why is always my stepfather? Most of my examples you will hear them.
Stepfather.
You will hear my stepfather because basically I am my mother throughout everything. So me never grew up and see my stepfather clean bathroom. And him never get a chance to clean bathroom either because my mother have 2 big pitney. If she can do it, we have to do it. So me just never do it. Me not say you can't make your partner clean bathroom. I just don't believe in it. If I'm well, I'll clean my bathroom. Jason can do anything else. Whether it's wipe the house, wipe the walls, wipe the windows, and we do activities together. That help your relationship as well. Like Christmas time, I will not only clean when at Christmas time, but example, we'll go outside and we wipe the windows together, wipe the walls together, and do stuff together. So, but with the bathroom thing is I know I'll clean the bathroom. But if I'm sick or me in the hospital, Jason can do it because me ensure that him know how to do them stuff there. But yeah, and we don't necessarily split activities 50-50. I mean, we get up and just work. So just always a wash plate though. Me can't left that out. Me have to give you props. Jason love wash plate. Wait, I just have to put it out there. Jason love wash plate and me appreciate that. Jason and him love pick up things. So I feel like you can't drop nothing in a corner because you see him and he walk and he pick. And if I want to look last time them, he put them where I can see them. So like, you know, so this they drop around there. So he put them where I can see them. And I love that about him. So, it don't really mean 50-50, but we do stuff together. Alright, who provides financially?
Both of us.
I get that a lot. Both away. And we not provide 50-50. It's not 50-50 in this relationship.
Never 50-50.
And it was never 50-50 either. I don't know where you get that style here from, but it's a very good style and I love it. And I'm not going to abuse the situation. And females, if you have one partner out there and him stay like this, don't abuse the situation either. Jason, not like when we do nothing. If Mr. Mega do something, he's like, babe, save the money and back me up. Once I need the help, then I'll tell her, say I need the help. And at one point, it did kind of bother me because you know you're a woman and you want to like do some things too. But at the same time, I say, feels good now, especially when your cost of living get higher. But at the same time, I always just say, babe, me we do it, And I just sit with it and know, so sometimes I just, as a good man stay. And him really and truly not have it, so if he always see him, I go the extra mile and I tell me, say no, me if just back him up. It feels good. And I save, so I can always back him up. I have a little piggy pan. If I run out of money, I'm like, babe, here's the piggy. I just put it up like, hallelujah. Yeah. So yeah.
True.
So yeah, financially, yeah. How did your mom feel about the whole situation we living together?
You know, I never really hear my mother remarks. It's just that she always say, hopefully we live good.
My mommy, let me tell you, first of all, my mommy did worried how we're going to manage with furniture because financially things never did. But at the same time, she did feel good because my mommy loves togetherness. My mommy loves the people together and she loves the people happy. So me being there with my sister and Jason and my sister have a baby, she's like, alright, everybody will me love the one place. I did realize that. And she did always like, did it feel like whatever we want until we go back for our food. She did always like, I can't even lie. Talking about it now, I feel emotional. But yeah, she did never feel no way about the situation and she loved Jason bad. So being around Jason, she always said Jason responsible, which is not a lie. Jason is the peacemaker. Yeah, he was the peacemaker. So my mother did always love that. And then I never did hide the relationship.
I am not the peacemaker, I am peaceful. You are the peacemaker of the relationship. I am peaceful. Meaning say I don't cause a problem.
You're not quarrelsome?
I'm not quarrelsome.
True.
But I am not quarrelsome. So somebody else has the job cut out for them.
I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, my mother never feel no way about the situation. My mother loved Jason. And what I did the right thing. And if you watch this, please do the right thing as well. When you find, you know, sometimes in a life you meet one man. I talk to you and I meet one man and you just know that this is not the man for you. And you just do one and forget about each other. You're not even bother to tell nobody about him. You're not even outside to your mother, to your father, to nobody, to your sister, not even to your best friend. Some man you're like, you look on him and you say, me not see no future with we. You don't tell them you don't want to hurt them feelings, but you just say it in your head like, I don't see the future, but you have something that I want, or probably anything, whatever. But with Jason, when I saw Jason and I test out my waters, I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna lie to my mother about that guy here. And if me never did tell my mother, this is the thing, I could come out of here and go look for Jason. So I did have to tell my mother, because me coming out, like, she gonna say, but you're a big man. And trust me, any age I be, once you're under my mother's roof, she's like, you're under my roof. And we have to just respect that. So me did do the right thing and tell my mother about Jason. Me never did no either seek. So Jason could have come at my house. Because I told my mother about him. But Jason never do the right thing. Jason never tell him mother about me. So me did always a Jim Screechy.
Because
Can't
of how
let
my
that
mother
out.
was.
But at the same time, babe, alright.
I'm not trying to seek validation. I just say.
I not justify the whole situation, but I can understand. Living with your mother is different from my mother. And I'm not going to say my mother not have rules, because my mother have a lot of rules. My mother miserable. Living with Jason, mommy, if me did know certain things, I'm still blame it up to this day for it. If I knew certain stuff, me would do it. Living with your mother is a Christian. You could have vexed if me know say me never did to come there. Because me know say if me did meet your mother earlier, babe, it would have been totally different. Because when I met your mom and me and your sister them start talk, me did always over them and your mother did always a reason, we did always a talk. Yes, me and you could have still sit down and talk, and we lay down and talk and reason and stuff like that. But it would have been so better if you didn't make me meet your mommy, because your mommy never have a problem with me. But knowing that she a Christian and one young girl come there. The last question. And any encouraging words to young couples?
You want to go first?
No, you go first. Maybe not go first.
As couples, take the time to know your partner and communicate. Try to communicate a whole lot. Don't try to bottle up your feelings. And if you try to bottle up your feelings, then there's gonna be a lot of untold truth. So communicate thoroughly. If you see something you don't like, say it. People might say you're harsh, but say the truth. If you say the truth, it will save you from having to tell a lie. And when things go bad, you're going to hear you say, yo, how me never know this. So if she do something you don't like, if he do something you don't like, tell him or tell her straightforward. Communicate properly. Let them know that there's a time to listen and there's a time to talk. You understand? So communication is key. And that builds trust, it builds everything else. So communicate.
Take your time, buy your best stuff them, and start your life. Because we can't make people older than we control our life either. And it's sad, and we have to just put it out like that. Sometimes you have one uncle up in an age, and one auntie up in an age, and one grandmother, and one mother, or one somebody will always tell her like, don't do that, you're young, and remember that you're 20, and da. No. You know what you want for your life. It is your story. And when time them, God forbid, and them the older generation, the passed off, like, yeah, I just did it like, my grandmother gone. What me I got do, like, live your life. But in the meantime, show respect. If you have one mother, you know, say your mother miserable, but at the same time, you know what is best for your life. Do our best, but at the same time, still show respect. And it kind of sounds hard to balance each, but sometimes you have to just really step away and do what you have to do and go back and prove to them like, Mommy, remember you did tell me this, and me never did I try for disrespect you. Always remember to go back to your parents and clear up anything where I bother you or where you think I bother them. Say, remember you did I tell me so me never do this, and me know say they look very disrespectful, but me did have to go for sure you say this me did really want. Like, this is it, see it here, it'll help me, and me I hope say it can benefit all our way better, and show them. And you know what gonna happen? You take time turn them mind and them stuff to support what you do. Sometimes you're not really gonna get the support what you want from certain people, but eventually they'll support you, and that's the best feeling. If you have good mentality, it no matter when them upon penetrating, just let them be and do what you have to do. So yeah, thanks for the support. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you somewhat if you're young, like me and Jason. Well, Jason and I. And
hopefully it was very informative.
yeah.
Very.
So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're there a long time, thanks for your track the journey with me. Bye, guys.